Our next guest is one of our faves from appearing in the movie Ghostbusters and recently on the hit show Young Sheldon. Please welcome Annie Potts. Hey, Annie.
Hi.
Hi, Annie. Hi. Thank you for joining us. Okay, now, your husband is a producer who was working in New Orleans. You've been living separately for 7 years. How did you adjust to being quarantined together?
Well, we were only quarantined for about half of it because he was stuck down in New Orleans. I mean, we had been apart for quite a while, so we were accustomed to it. But and one of our sons is down there, so we sort of divided up family duties. It was like, no, you stay there with him, and I was here with our youngest son. So it worked out well. We work well together and apart.
Speaking of household duties, you said that you have a chore that you absolutely hate doing. What is it, and do you get your husband to do it?
Occasionally. It's loading or unloading the dishwasher. I don't quite know which is worse, but I just hate it. It is a task that is the lowest of the low for me. But I'm also very OCD about how it's loaded. So I become a person that I don't like. If someone else is loading, it's like, no. Front to back.
Me too.
It's like, don't put it in the front. Then you have to pull it all the way out. It's not good. So
Totally.
So I try to stay.
I say that all the time.
Doesn't it annoy you too when people don't know how to load and they waste water? They waste a whole load, taking up space.
Yes. It's like, no, don't waste that. Don't waste that top space stuff on like the bowl from the KitchenAid. Rinse that out and dry it. Although they say
you let them know, Annie.
It's embarrassing.
Well, you know what's something that you guys aren't wasting your time on during the pandemic. You and your husband were inspired to create a charity called All Are One. Tell us about it.
Well, you know, there was so much need during this, and a lot of people weren't getting served by anybody. And of course, now it's getting harder and harder and worse. So many people have lost their jobs. So many people, if they had it with their jobs, lost their health insurance. So some people suggested to us that we might find another way. And the way that was suggested to us, because so many, the people in the direst need are what we call unbanked. And so we started a fund called All Are One because we are all one. And I think that's what the whole COVID thing is supposed to teach us, isn't it? So what we do, we and some friends of ours got together and we give cash out to people. And the way we find these people is through pastors and through school principals. They identify those most in need, and we wrap up cash gifts of $1,200, which is our own little stimulus.
Wow.
And people don't know, they're not told what it is. They're just asked to come and that they're going to be given a gift or a blessing at the church. And they say, don't take it home. Don't open it till you get home, because and I wish I could show you footage of people getting these things or sending in their thanks afterward. But it's moving to see that, and the need is so great. And for those who are so blessed to have an abundance, it's easy to do. And
absolutely. Yeah, you're so right about that. And Annie, you get to work with children on the CBS hit show Young Sheldon. So you've been back filming for about a month now. What COVID-19 precautions are they taking, and how do you feel as far as safety when it comes to going back to work?
Well, I feel really safe. Our producers and everybody have taken great pains to make it safe for us. I mean, the whole Warner Brothers lot looks like a surgical unit. I mean, people are in plastic and the mask and the gloves and we wear our mask all the time, except we're allowed to take them off for 15 minutes while we're filming with each other. But even between takes, it's like, boop, pop it back on again. You see his name? This is Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Love you, Ruth.
I have one too.
I want one.
Love
That's
it.
so
Cool.
cute.
I have one.
Anyway, I make these.
Well,
Anyway,
that's really cute. Annie, even though the pandemic obviously has delayed production for you, lucky for us, we have a cute clip from last season of Young Sheldon. Let's take a look.
Okay.
Okay, well, I have to ask now, at your age, having a boyfriend, what does that mean? Do you go out on dates?
No,
Do you hold hands?
I wish, but no,
So how do you know he's your boyfriend?
because this happened.
Well, I didn't realize you had documentation.
I know.
I love it. Annie, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. Be sure to look out for the return of season 4 of Young Sheldon only on CBS, and you can catch up on all of your favorite episodes and season 3 on CBS All Access.